From rare cats to stunning giraffes, how much would you be willing to spend on your pet? In this video, we will show you what are the 10 most expensive pets you can buy and how much money you will have to put down to get them. These are average prices for each animal, meaning you would have to pay that price on average, regardless of breeds or special features. We wanted to give you an average price so you may know how much would you have to prepare with your budget. Number 10. Cappuccin Monkeys. Cappuccin monkeys are considered to be one of the smartest animals out there and the most intelligent of all monkeys. In their wildlife habitat, they learn to use tools to crack down nuts and fruits, and they can walk upright and learn behaviors from their counterparts. If you want to have a cappuccin monkey, make sure you have a big and nice backyard. These monkeys can get bored easily if they don't have the space or habitat to live through. In some places, these animals are considered to be illegal as pets, and as they can be very aggressive if you don't treat them well and give them the right treatment. So make sure you can provide a lot for them before getting one to your pet squad. These monkeys can live a pretty long life, ranging from 15 to 25 years, and some of them can even reach up to 45 years while captive and being taken care of. These bodies will set you back around $7,000 to $9,000, and they can get more expensive if they have rare qualities. Number 9. Hyacinth Macaws. The Hyacinth Macaw is one of the rarest birds you can find. Well known by their blue sharp color, these birds are among the most expensive of all. Their usual sharp blue color makes them rare and stunning. In the wild, they are a dangerous species and they can be very hard to find as pets. You may want to have a big house and not so close neighbors because these birds can be very noisy and hard to sustain because of their particular needs. Considering everything you would need to sustain them, you would have to spend from $200 to $500 per month for food, hygiene, grooming, and basic needs just to keep them cozy. Almost the price of your average monthly car payment. These unique birds have specialized diets and the vet care could be very expensive if you ever need one. And because these birds are considerably big, you're gonna need a large cage for them and a good environment to keep them healthy. A single Hyacinth Macaw could cost you from $12,000 to $14,000. Number 8. Savannah Cats. These extremely intelligent cats can be much like a dog for their behavior. They can be taught tricks and may well behave just like a dog. Known for living in the wildlife, these cats can be very affectionate and playful to others. The reason they are so expensive is because it's really hard to breed a domesticated cat from his father, a serval, which is a wild cat native from Africa. If they come from a serval dad, these savanna breeds are called F1s, which is the most expensive among them. The cost of breeding is also very expensive. A serval cat could cost around $5,000, and the permit that allow you to have a wild cat and breed it adds another thousands more. Also, the female version of an F3 or F4, which are the third and fourth generations of serval parent, could cost another $4,000 more. That's just $9,000 from the breeding process, and you can even guarantee that the male serval cat will mate with the F4 female cat, so it's a big money risk when you think about it. Their care and upkeep is expensive too. Being wild cats, they need a more rigorous diet, including raw meat, and the cost of maintaining them is much higher than your regular cat. The price for these beautiful savannas sit around $15,000 to $20,000. Number 7. Red-tailed black cockatoos. These exotic expensive cockatoos are still sought by many potential owners. With their mysterious and elegant looks and unique traits, the red-tailed black cockatoo is charming in every aspect. Due to their rarity, and because they are labeled as endangered species, these hard-to-raise birds are among the most expensive birds you can find out there. They only hatch one egg once a year, so that makes them extremely rare too. These originally Australian-born birds really have a long-lasting life. The most these birds have lived is 50 years, and most of them can go as far as 45 years of life. The upkeep costs are really high since you check them constantly while captive, and you must have a wide open space to let them live fully. These feathered buddies could cost you from $20,000 to $40,000 per bird. Number 6. Raising camels. If you're thinking about a good pet to travel long distances, your best choice is the camel, and they can break your bank too. Their humps are used to store fat, and they rely on it to travel long distances without water. That's why they are the only animals that can get you through the desert. They can also drink as much as 40 gallons per water at once, and they are very social and can make a great pet friend for you. Most camels in the world are in the Middle East, Australia, and some parts of Asia. Regular camels could start at $5,000 to $20,000. But if you want to go for the best kind, then raising camels can be around $55,000 and up to even millions. The most ever paid for a camel was paid by Crown Prince Sheikh Hamdan of United Arab Emirates for $2.72 million at a camel beauty pageant. Number 5. Clone dogs. How much would you pay to bring back your favorite all-time friend from your childhood? Although it's not as easy as it sounds, some people are willing to pay thousands of dollars to bring their favorite pet back to life. Of course, it's not going to be the exact same pet that you used to have, but people who've done it claim they can have the same smell, size, and identical appearance. The latest studies say that in order to clone your dog has to be alive or at least dead for fewer than 5 days. That's because you need live skin cells in order to do the process. After some DNA withdrawal and egg isolation processes to keep the original DNA information from your dog, if the inseminated mom gets pregnant, which is usually a success rate of 40%, the clone dog could be born after 30 days. While still controversial, many countries perform this process, and it could cost between $50,000 to $100,000. Number 4. Chimpanzees. Chimpanzees might seem like a very alluring and exotic pet with their human-like expressions. Even some celebrities like Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley have had chimpanzees in their life, but they are usually very difficult to take care of. While their intelligence is extraordinary, this same feature can lead to boredom and destructive behavior. Plus, they usually thrive in social settings, and the adult chimps can be twice as strong as humans. Even when raised in captivity, they still retain wild animal instincts, making them unpredictable. There have been reports where these animals have attacked their owners with no apparent reason whatsoever, so you better be careful if you want to get a chimpanzee. The cost of maintenance is usually very high, since you have to be able to have strong cages and a big setup for their habitat. The cost for a single chimpanzee can be between $60,000 to $80,000. Number 3. Giraffes. Giraffes are the most interesting animals in the animal kingdom. They have long necks and large personalities. You might have thought that giraffes would be only available at your local zoo, but the truth is they can be domesticated, and some people look for them as mascots. They are usually docile animals, not like some of the wild animals we have seen in this video that need to be tamed, but there is really no practical use for us to domesticate them. We have dogs as great companionships, and although giraffes can run pretty fast, we have horses that are better suited for transportation. These cute little creatures are really beautiful, and they're easy to feed them. However, if you still want to get a hold of one of these ones, they may set you back at around $125,000 to $150,000. Number 2. White Lion Cubs. Owning an exotic pet as a white lion may be only reserved for the ultra-wealthy with a couple $1 million to blow. Keeping in good shape such an aggressive predator and having their necessities covered can be a really money-burning machine. These animals are not for your average backyard. You must have a wide space so they can roam free and still make sure your neighbors and other species are secure around it. Owning a lion is highly regulated, at least in the United States. You will need a proper license and a proper agency to help you get the permits to own one. You must prove to the state that you are sufficient in providing a barricade for the animal while also protecting you and others. You would probably need a zookeeper to look after your pet before a license is issued. The reason these are so expensive is because of a mutation in their color, making them unfitting for hunting, and since they cannot camouflage as efficiently as other lions, these are not considered endangered species, so it's easier to get these animals than others in this list, at least if you have the money. The price tag for these kitties is around $140,000. We finally come to the number one spot on the list. Can you guess which animal may be? While you're thinking, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like button to always give you the most luxurious content on this channel. Number 1. Thoroughbred horses. These amazing horses rank number 1 on our list, and the reason is that all these horses are really special, for they are cataloged as a hot-blooded horses, or horses that tend to be spirited, bold, intelligent, and athletic. It's a group of demeanors that not every equestrian can handle, but these traits are what make the horses magnificent. They are originated in Great Britain from the 1600s to the 1700s. These horses are known for their strength, speed, stamina, and are mostly known for being extreme champions of horse racing, jumping, and others are well suited for driving horses. They can reach a speed of 40 miles per hour, and their back legs are particularly long, giving them that extra thrust as they gallop. These horses can cost you from $100,000 to $300,000 on average, depending on its features and breed purity. The most ever paid for these horses was the Fusaichi Pegasus, sold at a whopping $70 million. We finally come to an end, but we have more impressive content coming in for you in this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.